Hello, my loves. Welcome back. My name is Antonio McNeil, your favorite Gen Z realtor, entrepreneur, hustler, and go-getter. Dedicated for all aspiring Gen Z and Gen Y millennials looking to take their businesses to the next level. Also, all real estate related videos going over how to buy, sell, and invest in your own real estate, starting in your 20s, just like me. Welcome to my channel. And for today's video, we're going to discuss how to leave toxic people in 2021. Leave them behind. Bye. In order to grow as a person, you gotta grow with the right people. And if you have like-minded people that want to grow with you, you gotta start reaching out to them, because I know we love some of our relationships with our friends. Sometimes we are very loyal. I'm loyal at a fault to not only toxic friends, but toxic family. And 2020 was the year where I was like, no, we're done. I've been making pretty good money for about, I would say 4 to 5 years during a pandemic, because I was removing so many toxic people from my life. So I honestly feel like I gotta make a video now for people, because I feel like if I had learned to get a lot of these people away from me back in 2015 when I was starting my real estate license career, whatever, I would have been so much more successful early on. You have to hold yourself accountable. So this video is not to blame other people. You should know what a toxic person looks like, right? I shouldn't have to explain it. If anybody's making you feel negative or keeps your energy down, your mood down, when you're typically a very happy-go-lucky person, or you're trying to be a better person, that's not gonna help you with all that negative Energizer bunny right there. So you just gotta let it go. Enjoy the show. One thing you should do immediately is to start unfriending and unfollowing people on your social media platforms. Yeah, it's that simple. But let's be honest, sometimes we want to be petty and we want the motherfuckers to see us. We want people that don't want us to be successful, sometimes to see our growth, right? But a lot of times it's very negative to have any type of negative people in your social media, because you go on it a lot as it is. So it's bad enough that you wake up every day and you see a lot of those same people you're trying to avoid from high school that you're trying to leave behind, because they're still caught up in living a lifestyle that's all about clout, and they're chasing clout when you're chasing dreams. It's not it's not gonna mix. So you need to start really thinking about, like, okay, do I really want to deal with you after high school? And if that's the case, like, if you're watching this, if you're 18 and you're like about to leave high school this year, say bye now, because it's not needed. If you already know they're toxic, like, what's the point? But if you start eliminating all these people from the places that you go, you're not going to see them anymore. And you're going to be able to kind of like have more room to like meet new people online, I should say, that can fill up your newsfeed, your timeline with more positive and more like-minded type of things that you're looking to get into. I'm so serious, like, oh my God, if you unfriend me, then we're not friends. Well, not necessarily, but maybe you're just toxic right now. I can always refriend that person. I can always refollow that person if we both come to an agreement that we both can be, you know, healthy for one another. Like, it's that. I find it really funny how people make it so complicated. Like, no, bitch. Again, the more you eliminate these friends and the more you unfollow, the more easier it will become. And then maybe the people that you unfollowed and you unfriended, they'll start to look at themselves in the mirror and make that change. Come on. Into the next thing that you can do to eliminate toxic people, going back on social media, is to network online and find better people on social media. If we're being honest, we use social media a lot, so we gotta start finding people. And even if we have some phobia of talking to new people, we gotta stop that phobia, because if you're watching this, you wanna be an entrepreneur. Whether you sell properties, whether you sell cars, or you have like multiple streams of income, you're trying to be your own boss. So you have to learn to open up to new people who are trying to build up just like you. Whether it's now or later in life, if you want to be successful, you should be surrounding yourself with like-minded people, because even if you don't talk to them on a daily basis, having those positive enforcements on your social media pages from different groups, different profiles, that's just gonna make you feel more confident in yourself that you can make that change. Because when you wake up every day, you're not looking at some BS, you're not looking at the shade room, you know. I have the shade room on mute. And I love the shade room, but that's a lot of toxicity on IG, okay? Like, mute it and go and find a motivational page and look at the reels all day. Like, wouldn't you rather do that on IG than the shade room? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you gotta just start finding your ways of getting positive reinforcement. It doesn't have to be friends. It could be motivational pages. San Diego, Palm Springs, LA, wherever you're at, and you could meet people like that. We're going to like a entrepreneur seminar. You know what I mean? So you gotta find ways to get into group pages, event pages on Facebook. Instagram is a little different. The way I was networking was simple. I was able to network by simply going on Facebook group pages, just like I'm telling you. Back in 2016, 17, 18, I was asking to join group pages that had realtors that were like under 30, you know, who were young agents looking to find creative ways to use social media as a way to get business. Literally, there's pages like that. Like, you gotta find them on Facebook, Zoom calls. So we're all gonna be doing this type of social media reach to our clients during a pandemic period. So you might as well just start finding ways now. Don't let the online and not meeting in person stop you, because a lot of this stuff is gonna be online for a long time. Is to take a 3 to 6 month social media break. Now, not all social media platforms. The main ones I'm talking about are the ones that you communicate mainly with people on a day-to-day. Like when you wake up and you go on Facebook, you're gonna see a post and you're gonna wanna comment on it and you're gonna interact with somebody today. But then somebody else might just be shady and wanna drop a nasty comment who was not involved in that conversation. That's what happens when online and social media world hits you. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like, why are you in my shit? But it's all online, so they can be in all your shit. Facebook, IG, TikTok for sure. I know we like TikTok for the younger generation. My generation loves it, but it's very toxic. We know that in a lot of areas. And one thing I would say is start going on YouTube. Like, YouTube to me is the best social media platform. Yeah, I know, I'm just like kissing butt, but it really is, because if you haven't seen some of my other videos, I've learned how to become a very successful realtor by watching other agents giving me game back in 2015 and 16 on this platform. So I was taking my 6-month break, because I took a 6-month break at the end of 2015, right when I got my license. I kind of restarted everything, and that was a really good help, because I was really toxic myself on social media. God damn, like, you just don't realize until you take a break. So when I took that break, I was able to really just focus on watching YouTube videos, because I already told myself you can't go on Facebook today, you can't go on IG. And then when I was going on YouTube, I was just like looking at all the real estate videos every day, so the algorithm was picking up on it. Like, he's watching these YouTube videos on real estate, keep sending him this content. Start to reprogram not only yourself but the AI around you. You know, YouTube is going to keep sending you that shady, that gossip, that tea, if you keep watching it on a daily basis. I have my gossip channels. I love Impressive TV. You know, I don't have her on mute. I just know when to watch her and when to not watch her, because she has some mess on there sometimes. But you know what I'm saying? It's all good. She has great content. And she's one of the cleanest ones out there. So start to realize that social media took so much of an impact in your life that you're talking to people again in person more. Like, that's something I was like, what? Like, it doesn't really hit you that you don't talk to people in person once you take that social media break, at least for 3 months. So that's why I say, if you can really just find a way to reprogram yourself where you can do 3 months minimum, you'll start talking to more people in person. That's going to help you in the long run when you want to be an entrepreneur. So you see how, like, this social media break is not only going to help you remove toxic people, not only is it going to help you change your perspective and maybe change your mindset as a person, it's also going to force you to just be more interactive with people. That's the best thing. I kind of lost my train of thought, but you see, that's a good point, right? Because I have so much information I want to give. So I hope that all made sense. Is focus on your energy online. Find ways to eliminate the negative people online, because that's where you're at most of the time. Start eliminating them on Facebook, Instagram now. Just start doing it, okay? Again, you can refollow them. Don't worry. Maybe they're toxic or not toxic later. Don't worry. Start watching YouTube videos that are focusing on what you want to do for your life. Whether you want to be a bomb-ass nail salon lady, man, and you want to own up your own salon, and you want to be a retail, tycoon and be the next FUBU, whatever it is, right? Real estate, whatever it is, start eliminating these toxic people. They're not helping you, okay? The YouTube algorithm will start giving you the content that you need. That's the simple step. And then lastly, again, if you take that social media break, oh my God, you are gonna start interacting with more people than you ever realized that you ever did before. It's a life changer. That's a big life changer. And if you can't do 3 months, at least do 3 weeks. I mean, damn, like, so we have social media as a positive outlet that we're not using as much for positive. We've got to use it more in a more effective way than just using it for negativity on a daily basis. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and remember, go be amazing.